I know this is probably something that a lot of people hear online, like, okay, like friends in varsity will truly make or break your experience. An important message is just that just get it out of your head. Yeah, this one is very close to home, but I'm just gonna wing it. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title down below, today I'll be doing something a little, actually no, it's not that different. It's different from the vlogs, but I'll be doing an advice video today. Happy New Year everyone. If you're new to this channel, hi. If you are a subbie, welcome back. Thank you so much for your guys' support. I deeply appreciate it. Yeah, as I said, today's video is a bit different. It's things I wish I knew before coming into varsity. So if you are a first year, this is a great video for you. If you're in matric and you want to start preparing yourself for university, this is a great video for you. If you are even in uni and you just need some guidance, or if you just need some redirection, this is a perfect video for you. I find that I learn a lot from other people's experiences. So every single thing that I have on this list today is things I have learned by experience. Some of the stuff I have here are a mix of things that I knew going into varsity that have helped, and also things that I learned in varsity. So things that happened to me, okay? Yeah, I'm not gonna specify which is which because I feel like that really doesn't matter. I feel like what really does matter though are the actual points. So again, I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Follow me on my socials. I do a lot of this on TikTok as well, so if you want more of this, I have that on TikTok, and then Instagram is just for vibes. Honestly, if you want vibes, IG. But I don't know, this year I want to do something a bit more different on my Instagram. I want to be a bit more fun. So I don't know, just check me out, and if you like what you see, you know what to do. Okay, so if okay, so I haven't done this in a long time. If I look down, it's because I have my notes up in here. Okay, I am taking this video as serious as anyone would, because I wish I had this kind of video going into university. But anyways, let's go and let's get straight into it. Okay, tip number one. Okay. This is such a, it's just that this is such a, thing is, I'm heading straight into it, and yeah, this one is very close to home, but I'm just gonna wing it. Tip number one is to get dating out of your head, okay? Now, there's so many layers to this. But I think the important message is just that just get it out of your head, in the sense that I know a lot of people, and me included, I went into varsity telling myself okay, I spent most of high school being serious, I didn't fool around, and I thought that varsity was gonna be the time that I finally entertain that aspect of my life. And to keep a very long story short, it just didn't work out for me. It really didn't work out so well for me. But then again, with me, there are so many added layers. I'm queer, I'm gay, I'm a queer person, I'm feminine, what else? I'm black, so there's so many added factors. But I just think that just across the board, from a lot of people that I am friends with as well, dating is kind of difficult in varsity. So I think I just wish that someone had told me that yes, it's okay. And yes, with me saying this, I'm not saying if the opportunity comes up, don't grab it. But I'm trying to make the point of, it won't be as easy as you might think it is, because you're in a big city, because you are with a lot more students, because all these other pros don't always work out, and I just want you guys to have that in mind. I'm really again, my aim with saying this is not to deter you. my aim is just to not only simmer your expectations, but also just to like help you not get heartbroken, because I feel like not dating in itself, when you are putting yourself out there and when you are making an effort to date and that not working out, is heartbreaking in itself. So I also want to save you guys from heartbreak as well. So yeah, if you guys want a more elaborate video on this, I'm more than happy to do one either on TikTok or here on YouTube. But that was tip number 1, get it out of your so tip number 2 is to get serious from day 1. Okay, now I know this is probably something that a lot of people hear online, like, okay, like, yeah, be serious from day 1, da, da, da. But like, guys, I actually mean it. Like, and day 1 also means like for the whole of first year, because most degrees are, at least most bachelor degrees are 3 years and above. So get serious from day 1, like, please, you guys. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, contrary to popular belief, your first year marks actually do matter. Your first year marks matter because in university we have 2 different types of GPA. So you have like your term GPA, which is like your marks, like your average across all your courses, and then you have a cumulative GPA, which is, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's exactly what it sounds like. It is your GPA across all semesters and all years. So your GPA from first year plus your GPA from second year plus your GPA from third year and so forth, like that also becomes its own like GPA, you know. So please, guys, like, please be serious from day 1. Like, and seriousness, like, oh, seriousness looks different for many people, but to me, being serious means like in the first week of classes, like if the lecturer is going to suggest a certain way of studying for this course, take note of that. Start to familiarize yourself with that. If the lecturers, and most of these like get serious tips usually come from lecturers. Like, I know I had a lecturer who would tell us that, like, if you want to do well for this course, you have to go home and code and familiarize yourself with this aspect of comp sci. And I didn't do that, you know, I didn't do that, and it really caught up with me. It really caught up with me in ways that I will maybe explain in like a study tips video. But please, guys, like, get serious from day 1. Okay, so tip number 3 is about friends. Yes, friends. Okay, friends in varsity will truly make or break your experience. And this third tip is just about focusing on quality of friends over quantity of friends. I know a lot of people love to make the suggestion of go out there, like, make as many friends as you can, like, you know, do this, do that, like, and I 100% agree with that advice, especially in first year, especially in like those first few weeks. Like, it's really important to really try and put yourself out there. Like, you don't know how many other people are in the same boat as you. So imagine if someone came up to you and you are not desperate to make friends, but you are open to making friends, and that person comes and sparks up a conversation and basically, you know, hands over a baton of friendship. My love, you are obviously going to accept that very, you know, openly, because again, you are open to friendship. So a lot of people are also in that same boat. So what I'm about to say really, like, it doesn't take away from that. It doesn't take away from the fact that in those first few weeks, try and make as many friends as possible, because it really does get a bit more difficult to make friends as the semester goes on, because people are a bit more busy, people have a lot more on their plates. Like, you know, life isn't just as fun anymore as it was like in orientation. So I'm not saying it doesn't happen, just make friends as soon as possible. But with the friends that you make sure that you are focusing on friends that have the same qualities as you, friends who have characteristics that are like yours, or characteristics that you aspire to. Okay, because those are the type of people that will truly build you to be the best version of yourself. I don't want to sit too long on this because a good friend looks different for many people, but I think it's very important to stress about having 2 good friends than 10 or 5 mediocre half-ass friends. No shade. So please guys, focus on good quality friends. It will truly make your experience all the better. Tip number 4, okay, and this tip is mostly for people who are still in the process of applying, but or at least like are still in matric, but in matric they are in June, like in that June, July, like basically that applying place of the year. Like if you are still there, even like towards the end of the year, either way, tip number 4 is to go to a catering res for your first year. At least like first year, please make sure that you go to a catering res, because yes, like the food is an added benefit, but from a UCT's perspective, like catered res are easily they are conveniently placed in the sense that like most of them have their own jammy stops. The jammy is basically like the school bus that goes across all reses and takes students from whichever res that it's at to campus. So please make sure that you go to a catered res, not only because of that added benefit, and that means that you can easily traverse to and from school, but also like it's an easier environment to make friends in a catered res. Like so many other people, again, like it's the same principle as with the making friends, like so many people in the same boat as you, so it's so much easier to make friends. I know being in a catered res for me really helped me find like other queer kids like that I don't think I would have met on campus, oddly enough. Like I don't think I would have met them, at least not as easily on campus. So please go to a catered res if you can. The one con is that it's, and it's such a vague con, but it's catered res are people specific. Like I think certain types of people truly thrive in catered reses, and I think that's most people. So if you can, please try your best to go to a catered res. Okay, so just to elaborate a bit more on the catered res thing, like not only do like you get obviously like the jammy and it's easier to make friends and like you get food cooked for you, also like catered reses have a bit more support. Like they have additional added on support. Like I know a lot of people have certain bursaries have this support, but catered res offer like tutors, so you might find that there's someone who did that, especially like for difficult math courses. I find that a lot of tutors are tutors for like those type of courses. So like if like you're taking 1031, 1032, just maths in general, I'm not gonna lie, maths in general, if you're taking any form of maths, like there probably will be a tutor who has done that in the past. Also like there's mentors. I know I was a mentor this past year and I was able to guide a few students. Like catered reses are not as bad as people think they are. I think my one token of advice is go there with low expectations. Like at least that's what I had. I had very low expectations, and when you have low expectations, it doesn't really take much to exceed them. So when my expectations were exceeded, I was really happy. I was happy, I'm not gonna lie, especially since I had a single room, but that's still for another day. But yeah, go to a catered res. Okay, tip number 5, and this is for people who have already decided that they're going to catered reses. So if you are not going to go to a catered res, this one doesn't really apply to you because this is something you might already have. But I mean self-catering, so if you're going to self-catering, this is something you might already have. But please, if you can, get yourself a bar fridge, because as I had briefly mentioned in the previous point, The food at the races isn't bad, but there are times where it's kind of bad or like really bad. Like I've had food poisoning. I had food poisoning for the first time last year, and it really wasn't nice. It was a really traumatic experience. But then again, like I'd been there for 2 years, and last year was the first time I got food poisoning. So do with that what you must. But also, like they did say that they're making like a new menu this year, so I think things might be a bit different. But I say this to say this: please get yourself a bar fridge, because that way, like you can stock up on things that you might need. I know I didn't have a bar fridge and I lived without one, but I did have like a snack tray where I had like noodles, had like teas, I had like chips, like biscuits. Like you need you need other forms of food besides the food that they give you. So having a bar fridge is really helpful. I know I had a friend who had a bar fridge and she really loved it and it really helped her. So please, 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 please. But you can live without it, but it's a good, if you can get it. If you can, make sure you can get one. Tip number 6. Okay, so tip number 6 is about money management. Okay, please, 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 please learn some form of money management skills. Okay, like please. Okay, like there are so many online resources about money management, and I think it is so important to learn, because especially because a lot of people don't come from households where money was a day-to-day conversation, or money management was a day-to-day conversation, or something that was just enmeshed into the happenings of the household. Or maybe some people don't even like think about it when they live at home, you know. So I think it's really important that you equip yourself with the right tools with that, you know, that will help you with money management. I know that we were given like a little magazine book type of thing in first year, and there are a lot of like money management tips on there. So please, maybe like if your university has that, like pay attention to that and try read some of that advice. There's a lot of books as well. I'm a really big fan of books when it comes to money management. The one book that I'm reading is The Psychology of Money, and another book that I'm reading is also I Will Make You Rich. These are just basic, especially I Will Make You Rich. Like I Will Make You Rich is such a basic, like how to handle your money, like how to, like if you know nothing about money, if you know nothing about bank accounts, if you know nothing about like anything, I Will Make You Rich is such a good starting point. But just apart from that, like there's so many podcasts. I know David Huberman is really good, or is it Andrew Huberman, between the two. There's just so many. I know there's also The Rich Best Friend, Vivian, Your Rich Best Friend. She's also really good with money management. So point being, like take some time to go on TikTok, go on YouTube, and just search up like money management tips. I'm not gonna give any tips right now because I'm still learning by myself, but the fact that I'm still learning goes to show that if you come into varsity knowing this, it's really going to solve half of your problems with money, because money can become an issue if you don't know how to manage it. Tip number 7 is all about failing. Okay, again, a lot of people have heard that failing is gonna happen in varsity, you know, failing this, failing that, like be prepared to fail. Yes, I agree. Be prepared to fail. However, when it comes to failing, don't normalize it. Okay, like don't allow it to become a reoccurring thing, like something that, like, yeah, don't allow it to become like something that reoccurs, but humanize it, you know, like give yourself grace, you know, give yourself the empathy, give yourself the space to process it. Like, failing in varsity will happen, and when it does happen, seek help if it's too much to deal with. You know, speak to friends if you know, you guys are all in the same like degree or whatever. Like, failing is painful when it does happen, especially like if you like a super A student, or if you especially like also if you tried really hard. Like, there's times where like you will work really hard for a test, an exam, an assignment, and you won't do well, and sometimes that is really difficult to take in and really difficult to process. But I think it's okay to work through that. You know, take some time to work through that. Like, you're not going to get over it in a day, you're not going to get over it in an hour, but just take however long you need to really process through those feelings. But don't normalize it. Like, don't normalize it. And if you do see that failing a course, or like you failing a lot in something, I think seek help. Like, go to a tutor. Like, a lot of universities have student wellness services. So if you have like a psychologist on campus or whatever, like, book an appointment, go speak to them. Like, it is really important that you don't suffer with the failing. You know, I think that's just my main point. I remember when I first failed my stats test, I think it was even in a vlog. It was even in a vlog, but I remember I failed my stats test and I had worked really hard for it. Like, it's not even like, a lot of people say stats is hard and you're failing stats, but I'd worked really hard and I felt really confident going into the exam. Not the exam, but the test. And I just didn't do well. And yeah, it really hit me. It really, trauma. But after that, I went and spoke to tutors. I went to see a psychologist. You know, I took all the necessary steps to make sure it didn't consume me. So yeah, guys, like, yes, failing will happen. Please try your best not to normalize. Tip number 8. So tip number 8 is all about having fun. Guys, please have fun. Please have fun in varsity. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed my first year because I truly had fun. Like, I really had fun. So much fun to the point where second year, I was like, you know what? Second year, I didn't have as much fun as I did first year. And I was okay with that because I had so much fun in first year. And fun doesn't necessarily mean like going clubbing or doing that or doing that. Fun is different for every single person. But I think the crux of having fun is being happy, you know. So do whatever makes you happy. If going to the beach, if you're in Cape Town, makes you happy, save up some money, go to the beach, go get some gelato. Like, try your best to really make your university experience as fun as it possibly can be. Whenever you have a glimpse of space where you're like, you know what, I think I can go to that art gallery this first Thursday, or I think I can go to the beach at the end of this month, or I think you know, whatever it may be, please try your best to have fun. I'm trying to think of ways that I had fun in first year. I mean, me and my friends went out a lot. Like, we went to I mean, you know, it really doesn't help me explaining how I had fun, because how I have fun is different from other people. But please prioritize having fun, because this in itself also helps your mental health. Like, it also really does help you help your mental health. It's kind of all about that balance of work life. And yeah, guys, please have fun. Take the moment and taste it. You've got absolutely no reason to be afraid. You are on your own, kid, okay? So make sure that you have fun. Okay, so tip number 9 is all about stationery. What stationery you'll need. A lot of people get really overwhelmed with this and kind of overcomplicate it, but like, I think it's always best to buy the essentials, which is what I'm about to explain now. And then as the year or as the semester goes on, that's when like you can start adding onto the stuff that you might need. So I'm back, mother suckers. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. Actually, I don't. I don't know when it cut off, but my phone started overheating. So yeah. So, but I was at the stationery. I hope like everything. I'm gonna put a list somewhere on the screen here if it's not already there. Like, yeah, everything is just like yeah. All of the essentials are going to be essentials. Another thing, okay, now I just want to get into stuff that have kind of helped me along the way. Not Tipex, Sellotape, life changer. You don't know you need it until you need it. Press stick is really helpful as well. Like you don't know until you actually need it. But press stick is more so in the room decoration aspect. Another thing that's more in the room decoration aspect are the thing that you use for pin boards or pins. Obviously, pins are also really good because majority, if not all UCT razors have pin boards, so it's really helpful if you have like actual pins. Another thing that is really helpful, I don't know what they're actually called, but like it's sleeves. Like I'll put like a picture on screen and I also have the name on screen as well. But these have been really helpful for me because I'm able to separate all my coursework. So all and every notes I have for this course is going to be in this particular zip thing. So it's so helpful, and they're so affordable as well. Again, going back to the notebooks, the type of notebooks that I like are these ones. I'll put like a little picture on here as well, wherever. Really good. They have like, you can rip them and you can also like what's the thing, file them. Yeah, you can also put them in a file. So those are really good. I love those ones. What I used to do in first year is I used to have those things, so those type of books, and then I would just like rip each page out after like a section, and then I'll put them in these type of files, like this type of file. I'm so bad because I don't know the names of these things, but hopefully the pictures will help. I'll also try to link everything in the description box as well, just for ease as well, like for everyone to actually see what these products are about. And the nice thing is that like for the stuff that I at China Mall, I'm just gonna randomly pick them from P&A. But a lot of these stuff I usually do get from P&A. Like P&A is the holy grail in terms of stationery. But I will always suggest first start at a China Mall type of shop. Like there are a lot of like Asian stores. I don't like that. That was so kind of, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. Like there are a lot of like Asian stores that which are basically convenience stores that have a lot of these stationery items. So please check them out. If you're at UCT, the most accessible one for everyone is the one inside Stadium of Maine. It's on the second level, just after the escalators. It's on your right. So yeah, stationery. I love stationery, y'all. So yeah, this is my forte. So yeah, I hope that has helped. Okay, the last thing, a calculator. You actually don't need a calculator. So if you already have one from varsity, like from high school, great. You don't need to buy a new one. But if like, yeah, I actually advise against getting a calculator, because even in maths, most maths modules in university don't need a calculator. Like you don't need a calculator. You don't need a calculator. Calculators aren't even allowed. So yeah, a calculator has helped me like in comp sci, but that's because I don't trust my maths, and I sometimes like don't trust how I'm calculating something. So it's kind of like, yeah, it doesn't really, yeah. If I was a bit more, if I was less self-conscious, I wouldn't need one, but I'm sure most of you aren't. Okay, you guys, so for the final tip number mother sucking 10 is to pick fun courses. Guys, please, if you can, wherever you have space for an elective, please make sure that you pick an elective that you will most likely enjoy. And I know it's really difficult to have to make that decision based off of a description of a course, but yeah, it's so important that you pick the right elective, because the wrong elective can truly break your degree. You know how like we're speaking about like how your marks in first year and every other year really matter? Yeah, please pick a fun course. I know for me in first year I took critical thinking, which is like a philosophy course, and then I actually also took like introduction to philosophy, which were really fun courses. Of the two, if you're at UCT and you're thinking of like picking a fun course, I would highly suggest critical thinking. Critical thinking has really helped me in the long run. Like it helped me in maths, it helped me in computer science as well in second year, so it's really good. So I would highly suggest that you pick a fun elective. Another way to really think through an elective is, what is going to help me in my career? Like, what is going to be a supplement of knowledge in my career? So for me, critical thinking is so important as a computer scientist, because you need to have a way of being able to think through problems and being able to logically, you know, reason for whatever, you know, problem that you are solving using a computer. But yeah, another thing that really links as well with the picking of electives is please get more than one opinion when it comes to an elective. So for an example, with me and critical thinking, I not only spoke to a student advisor, but I got an opinion of another student advisor, which is another good point. Please speak to more than one student advisor, because as much as yes, one student advisor will really help you, I think speaking to another one will really help you like solidify and like anchor your decisions. So if you can, please speak to more than one student advisor. Speaking to people who have done the course, so asking on the big groups. So us at UCT, we have like a very big like UCT group. So I'll go on there and ask like, hey, has anyone taken this course? Like, I'm trying to see, like, ask whatever specific questions you wanted to ask. Yeah, you know, but get the opinions of other people as well to supplement your decision about a particular elective. Apart from that, I think that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope all of these tips were helpful. I thoroughly enjoyed this video, so I hope you guys also enjoyed this video. But apart from just enjoying, I really hope you guys are able to walk away with so much to think about going into your year of varsity, be it first year, be it second year, be it third year, fourth year, fifth year, honors, like whatever it may be. Like, please, yeah, like, hopefully you walk away with so much. I'm also planning on making like an extended version of this on TikTok, so make sure you guys follow me on there. Another really important platform that I would really appreciate you guys check me out on is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is actually more important than any other social media platform because of the career prospects that it has. So please check me out on LinkedIn. If you add me, I will add you as a connection, honey. I do not snitch. Not snitch, but I'm not stingy around here on LinkedIn. So please. And yeah, you guys, if you guys have any other questions, ask me in the comment section down below, or hit me up on Instagram or TikTok. I'm always more than happy to help there. Apart from that, I think that's all I have, you guys. Good luck and good sense. Bye, guys. I love y'all and I deeply appreciate the support. I think I want to draw that in. Like, I deeply appreciate the support. The way my channel has been growing is so crazy, and I am unable to take it all in because it's so much, you know. I'm just so grateful for that. So I love you guys. Thank you. Bye, y'all.